Yeah. True.
Start this part off when you get all your thoughts together.
Yep.
A little story about our logo,
Mm-hmm.
for Anchor Toffee, and I'll show a shot of it.
Yep.
Because I think there's more depth than what you had said.
Yeah.
And I mean, the designer was like, it was the first word that you said, and the designer was like, we usually sit in a room with 12 guys, and
Yeah.
it takes us 3 days.
That's true. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What do you want me to say? How do I want me to start?
Just start it with the sentence, like a little bit of background about our.
About our
Oh, okay.
Or if
Yeah.
anybody was wondering how we got our logo, or
Yep.
when we
you know.
rebranded.
Let's see. When we decided to rebrand, to change from Uncle Truscott's to whatever the new venture was going to be, we were working with a designer who was very proactive, and he sent us color schemes and pick this script, and do you like this type of object? Do you like that type of object? All the things that I guess marketers look at when they survey a whole bunch of people about reactions to a logo or to a brand. And all of that was all well and good. I mean, we picked A over B and B over C, but in our, I think probably in our second face-to-face meeting, he talked about how not to feel pressure, and we usually lock 12 guys in an office building, 12 advertising guys, until somebody comes up with some kind of an idea. And some of the conversations that we had leading up to that had to do with, what do we want to stand for? What do we want it to look like? Do we have general ideas? And Katie and I talked a lot about how we wanted something that people would recognize, that it was common but special, and accessible. So when we wrote down some things, one of the things I wrote down was that I wanted a logo to be the equivalent of like a gentleman's blue blazer. So it's appropriate to so many occasions. It has an air of style to it, never goes out of style, and everyone knows exactly what it is. We talked a little bit about colors, and we talked about like a Ralph Lauren color palette, where when you look at those things, it's very distinctive and people get it right away. I think like deep down inside of our brains, we were also thinking that, both of our dads were Marines, and the Marine Corps insignia has the big anchor and the globe, and those are two things that are maybe a goal of ours. We want that anchor to kind of take over the candy world. And when we spoke to the designer about it, one of the first things that he said was, "Oh, the letters are symmetrical." And he immediately took all of that information and produced the logo.